From the point of view of constitutional niceties, Monsieur Macron must be heaving a sigh of relief that Michel Barnier is leaving and that there is a sort of bad weather around, because it means that he has had to step into the breach to greet the foreign dignitaries who are arriving at the Notre Dame. And there's been scenes of President Trump greeting Prince William warmly, which I suppose is a coup of sorts. And Monsieur Macron has been seen greeting President Trump as well. More guests are arriving. Michel Barnier, his wife Isabel, the former Secretary of State John Kerry, Mr. Zelenskyy is there, which is extraordinary, and the clergy are present, ready to bang on the door, undoubtedly, as soon as it's at all possible. And the Notre Dame will reopen on the eve of the Feast of the Immaculate Conception. This is a curious Catholic feast that I will go into a little later, possibly tomorrow. Today has been a most extraordinary day, windswept and chaotic. I felt I was almost blown off my feet when I ventured out this morning. So I've stayed in this afternoon and done quite a lot of animation, and I've decided I'm going to set up a Patreon and give people access to particularly the animation work and the artistic work, as well as advance access to the longer videos I'm making about rap music, the ethics of drill, various things on poetry, like, for example, what are the historical facts that underpin the Charge of the Light Brigade poem by Tennyson, and some help that I hope will be available for specific essay titles, and so sort of worked essays, which I will be putting up over the next few weeks. But I will post shortly details about the Patreon option. And next week, I think finally, merchandise will be available. You'll be able to get your hands on some cups. And I think I'm going to have to get on with some new illustrations, because I think the pictures that festoon the cups at the moment are a little out of date. Though Jacob Rees-Mogg, who is lounging spectacularly on one cup, is of course still in the media, having started his new reality TV show. I can't think of anybody with less grip on reality, but then reality TV itself is some distance from what its name implies. I know, I've been there, I've done it, and from that point of view, I really do wish Jacob Rees-Mogg and his family all the very best, because I know from personal experience just how oppressive reality TV production can be, particularly in the days after broadcast and the weeks and months that follow that. And I hope Jacob and his family have taken good advice and are getting plenty of support at this time, because this is the point that nobody prepares for. Reality TV, in my experience, strips the protagonists of agency, and it's very difficult getting that back. Now, I don't know how much the production interfered with Sir Jacob Rees-Mogg's life and that of his family, but I cannot imagine that it was as plain sailing as it might appear on television. I've looked at a few minutes of the television. My goodness, it's dull, but there we are. I'll review it when I get more of an opportunity.